The 1990s, Britpop, dial-up internet, and the Pacer. 2 cars, 4 wheels per car, 0 bogies, and interiors that looked suspiciously like your local bus. Because, well, they kind of were. Pacers were born from a cost-cutting idea. Put a bus-style body on a simple 4-wheel underframe, keep the top speed around 75 miles per hour, and get Britain's branch lines moving for less. By the 90s, the 142s had been beefed up from their troubled early years, swapping to grunty Cummins engines and upgrades that made them far more reliable than those first, shall we say, character-building outings. You'd find them everywhere but London, in the north, Wales, and the southwest, Merseyrail City Line versions, Valley Lines refurbs, and plenty still wearing regional railways blue and beige before privatisation handed them to new operators. And the ride? Let's just say, Pacers were affectionately nicknamed nodding donkeys. With no bogies, each car had a single rigid axle at each end, so over points and tight curves, they'd nod, bounce, and squeal like a toddler on a sugar rush. If you grew up with that soundtrack, you can still hear it now, can't you? So, loved or hated? Honestly, both. For many commuters, they were the face of local rail. Spartan, sure, but by the mid-90s, dependable and cheap enough to keep services going when budgets were tight. Some credit Pacers with saving lines that might have withered. Others argue the lines would have survived anyway. Either way, they kept communities connected. Safety hit the headlines in 1999 after the Winsford collision on the West Coast Main Line. A Virgin Express struck an empty First North Western Pacer. 27 people were injured, all on the express. The Pacer's body actually separated from its underframe, which fueled debate about their crashworthiness. Investigators said the primary cause was a signal passed at danger, but the images stuck in the public mind. Day to day, though, the 1990s Pacer story was humbler. School runs, shopping trips, shift changes, football away days. They were noisy, they were bouncy, and, confession time, if you snagged a classic bus bench seat with the heater blasting on a frosty morning, they were oddly cosy, like a village hall, with a horn. Pacers were the rail equivalent of beans on toast. Not fancy, undeniably British, and somehow always on the menu. Were they perfect? No. Were they important? Absolutely. In the 90s, Pacers did the unglamorous graft, proving that simple, cheap, and cheerful could keep the railway alive while bigger plans took shape. If you've ever bounced your way to work on a Pacer, or sworn never again, tell me your best or worst memory in the comments. And if you enjoyed this trip back to the bouncy 90s, please like, share, and subscribe for more railway history deep dives. It really helps the channel, and it means you won't miss the next one. Cheers!